After leaving Thomas Island, our next stop would be the northwestern bay of Shaw Island.
What kind of day is it, Liam? What kind of day is it?
Shaw Island definitely didn't disappoint on the fishing front, but we had to anchor up miles away from the shore because it was such a flat beach.
At Shaw Island with another GT.
Yep. This is the third one, and the fridge stocks are going to be replenished from this guy. After staying 2 nights, we set sail for Chalky's Beach. The tide wasn't on our side, so instead of taking a shortcut through Solway Passage, we went all the way around Hasselwood Island. As a result of our little detour, we didn't have any protection from the island and the weather was progressively getting a bit how you going. We got a good shake up, but I reckon Valindra was loving it. But there are other boats out there as well, so that's encouraging. Not only us out there, and all the charter companies seem to be still running their boats. So I guess if there was any real problems, I'd be telling everybody to stay put. But yeah, everybody's going problems. So see how we go. After grabbing our first ever mooring ball in 25 knots of wind and having 3 goes at it, we decided to move on to Tongue Bay, hoping to hide from the wind. We did the walk overlooking Whitehaven Beach and it was absolutely magnificent. In the end, it was quite a rolly bay and we were gone in 2 days. What are we doing? We're trying to get through Hook Passage. It's a very rough piece of water. So we're trying to do it when the tide is not running, so slack tide, and so we're trying to slow the boat down. We've got a tiny bit of cloth out the front and we're still doing 4 knots, so
just trying to make sure that the waves don't knock us over.
Yeah,
keep a nice straight line sail.
Yeah.
Other than that, we basically want to just drift down.
It's pretty wavy and rocky out there at the moment, and we've got a storm. Well, it looks like it's sort of drifting past us, but it's definitely coming this way because that's where the wind's coming from. But yeah, we've just got to get up to that passage, and I guess we're going to have to just do a bit of backwards and forwards until the time is right. I think slack tide is about 12:30 and we are supposedly getting there at about 11:30.
It's jumping around a fair bit, but about 11 according to the GPS at the moment.
About 11. Between
10:30 and 11:30.
Yeah.
Depends where the wave catches us.
Yeah. Okay. A stroke of good luck saw the rain swing around us and the weather was perfect for this crossing. We have done this particular stretch in a speedboat and it can be quite tricky. On the other side we saw a catamaran, possibly a little less prepared, attempting the crossing about half an hour after us, and as we looked back there was a lot of running around on the deck, pulling sails down and trying to get the boat under control. Looked like they made it through okay and we heard no distress calls on the radio. Cid Harbour was where we were headed next, but Mother Nature had one last treat for us as we approached. Strong gusts of wind accompanied by some very heavy rain. As soon as there appeared to be a break in the weather and Valindra was securely anchored, we went ashore and climbed a hill to the lookout.
So we just walked up the peak of Whitsunday Island, and behind me just there is a beautiful view of Valindra and about 20 other boats. Unfortunately there's a little bit of cloud around, so can't really see that much. We got a little bit wet on the way up. It's just been bucketing with rain for the last 10 minutes, so I had to hide underneath a tree, which kind of didn't really stop the rain, but it more sort of concentrated the drops. But yeah, it's been a beautiful walk through the forest, and it's just really nice. But that breeze is a little bit chilly on the rained clothes, so oh well. Hopefully the clouds will clear and we'll be able to give a better shot.
After about half an hour, the clouds did start clearing and revealed some spectacular scenery. Cid Harbour has had a few shark attacks recently, and they've installed drum lines to try and control this hazard. They are basically big hooks with meat on them designed to kill sharks by drowning them. The drum lines use these white pyramid shaped markers to show where they are, but they are exactly the same shape and colour as the coral reef markers. This caused us a lot of confusion when we came into anchor.
We were up at Gill Inlet the other day, and the tour guide was telling them all about this very special beach that only is a place in the world where you've got champagne sand full of bubbles. And we get here, and it turns out that it happens here as well.
Next time we move on to Mays Bay and have our first whale sighting, and explore the waterfall at Nara Inlet.